cheer for yourself, especially if you're a guy. You have to constantly cheer for yourself. For a girl, I mean, you have people always cheering for you, so I think you're good. You have constant validation. But if you're a guy, you probably don't have that. 99% of guys don't have that. So we have to cheer for ourselves. We have to vote for ourselves. We gotta be graceful with ourselves. That's the only way out. That's the reality of being a guy, being a man. Like, nobody cheers for you. You gotta build everything up by yourself. I mean, sure, you can have some guide, sure, you can have some help, but unless you're like very lucky, then you might get some help. But if not, you kind of have to do it on yourself. You gotta you gotta do it on your own. And you gotta cheer for yourself, because there are definitely gonna be periods where you're alone. I mean, sure, of course, once you get a certain level of success, you're gonna have people around you that will help you. But I know in every man's life, there's a period of time when they're alone, and when they have to cheer for themselves, when they have to support themselves, because nobody is there. Nobody is respecting them. And ultimately, they have to respect themselves. They have to believe in themselves to get out of that situation, to get to success, and to get to where people respect them and look up to them. I think that starts with cheering for yourself, with loving yourself. That's the only way you can get out. You can't rely on people. You're alone. You're alone for a period of time. It's not forever. It's just a period of time, and after that, you go out with your family, and maybe you find a girlfriend, build a family, and yeah. But there's a period of time where you just gotta grind. You gotta look down and just cheer for yourself, and just encourage yourself to keep going, to keep positive, even when the world is crumbling and making you think negative. But you have to keep saying, I gotta think positive. I gotta find the positive in the negative. I know, even though everyone's telling me, hey man, you should be sad about this. If I were you, I would quit. Even if all these negative things are getting into your head, don't let it get to your head. Encourage yourself, cheer for yourself. Know that there is hope, that you can do it. That you can do it. This message is not for everyone. I think it's for the ones that want to do big things in this world. And there's nothing wrong with doing small things either. It's your life. It's your life. You can do whatever you want with it. But I think for my life and for some people, they just want to achieve big things if they can. They just want to know whether they can in the end. Because it would be a regret if they did not realize their full potential. I think it would be a regret. For me, of course. But at the end of the day, we're gonna have regrets, and you're gonna choose your regrets. So I don't want not realizing my fullest potential to be one of the regrets I have in my life. I can have other regrets, and that's okay, because that's part of life. You gotta have regrets. I don't think there's a life that you live and in the end you're like, yeah, I did everything I wanted, because there's so many things that you can do in this life that it's impossible to say that you have no regrets. Because there's always going to be like, what if I did that? What if I do that? There's always going to be that in the back of your head. I think that's just part of life, and sometimes you just gotta deal with it and just keep moving forward and keep living life, and keep living and keep going with the ups and downs, and just keep hammering it. Just live and just experience this beautiful life, this up and down life, this amazing thing that we call life. It's really amazing. It's beautiful. I appreciate every single day as much as I can. Of course, there's downs sometimes, but for the most part, I think it's a beautiful thing that we get to live on this planet Earth. It's beautiful. So just appreciate it as much as you can, as long as you're here. But yeah, anyways, I forgot what was the title of this video again. Shit. But yeah, man, what's it called again? Sacrifice? Shit, I lost it. But yeah, man, keep living. Keep moving forward. Yeah, I totally forgot what the beginning of this video was. I kind of just stay in the present and just say whatever that's on my mind, and then I get lost. Like now, I don't even remember what was the beginning of the video. But I just keep going. You only have one life. I've said this a lot of times already. But you gotta keep going, and just experience it. People that kill themselves. I mean, I'm sure they have their reasons, but I feel like you just end the experience. Like, maybe you could have turned your life around, maybe, but we'll never know that maybe if you just take your life now. What if you could turn your life around? What if you could change? That small bit of hope. What if? But don't kill yourself now. Are you gonna take away that opportunity of you changing, that chance of you changing? Because you can change. You might change. And even if you don't, at least you tried all the way, and at the end, you only have, I guess, God to blame, because you did everything you could. That means God doesn't have mercy on you, or he has a curse or something. But I think God is generous, and if he sees you trying as hard as you can to change your life, I think he'll reward you. I genuinely think so. So if you're in a hard time right now, I don't think killing yourself is the answer. I think there are things you can do to turn things around. There are things you can do. Small things. It starts with the small things, and it compounds. So don't do that. There is hope. There is hope in this world. So you gotta keep going. You gotta keep going. You have to keep going. Don't give up. Don't give up. The point of living sometimes is just to stay alive, to just see how far you can go, see how long you can live. Naturally, of course. I don't want to put a freaking chip in my head. Maybe I will, who knows. But yeah, I want to live naturally till I'm like 150. Then after that, if I can't move anymore, then I guess I'll just die. But yeah, I'll just do my best with the resources I have now, and just enjoy the time while I'm here on this earth. I'm done. That's 3rd of April 2024. Taking this one day at a time, one documentation at a time. Like I said, it's for the future. I'm sure people 100 years from now, they would think that this guy is, I hope they don't think I'm cringe, but if they do, whatever. I hope they think it's cool. Maybe. If they don't, then it doesn't really matter. But yeah, if you're watching this from 100 years from now, what's up? My name is Andrew. It's 2024 this year, and I hope that in the future that you guys live very good lives, and that you continue to innovate and make the world a better place. Maybe some of you are already in Mars or in other planets. But yeah, I don't know what the future will be like. But I can say that there is hope. There is hope. So yeah, do your best, whatever you're doing now. Just enjoy the moment while you're still here, and at the same time grind and be productive. That's all I have to say. Peace.